down low, something that's become more and more difficult, it seems, in this league.
It's true, Kevin. The back-to-the-basket center that you play through is a rarity in today's NBA. And I think one of the things the league has got to be mindful of is cleaning up the post play, not allowing players who are big and physical and strong to be beaten on in the post the way they used to let Shaquille O'Neal be beaten on. If you've got a back-to-the-basket skilled center like a Joel Embiid, you should be able to play through him and showcase his skill set.
And as you know, it's so hard to officiate a big player. You mentioned O'Neal. He's got
가자, 원맨.
to try to officiate.
That's exactly right. His strength is just imposing.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up.
포인트가드 하세요, 영빈님?
So for Oklahoma City right now, the forwards George and Grant.
와, 빼주는 거 봐라.
자,
원맨 다시 뛴다. 하우스.
Big dog the pass to Towns.
저 위에 버틀러 주려다가 참았어. 주면 못 넣을까봐.
Last time they matched up, they got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
You know, sometimes it's about gang rebounding, making sure everyone's in on the responsibility to board it. You simply can't give them that. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter.
웨스트브룩 좀 빡센가?
Big dog. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Big Dog. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket
to get into a flow offensively.
The Timberwolves working.
아, 이거 좋다. 패스 좋죠?
Towns gets it to go.
볼든 우리 편 등 뒤로 돌아가는 게 그 약간 스크린 이용하는 것처럼 도움이 돼. 아이고, 좋다.
Off the left rim and out.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say
아, 패스 좋고.
With the putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Jang's got his first bucket of the night. Here's Big Dog. Good.
아이, 깔끔하고.
Big Dog's got 5 now.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
No one covering. Now here's Ellington.
그렇지. 나 마크맨 없다.
Here's Big Dog. Good.
그렇지. 웨스트브룩 없죠. 덩크하느라.
Points for Big Dog in Salt Lake City. Ellington kicks to Westbrook. Teardrop shot.
와, 타운스. 쏴.
Prospect, Butler's background, a guy who's had to scrap and claw his way every step of the way. So interesting to see how these two grow together and work together to help this team win.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. John Lure comes in for Gorgie Dang, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Butler.
이렇게 하면 덩크는 있어요. 범순님 어서 오세요. 요거 아니면 속공 때 빼곤 덩크는 없어.
Simmons finds George. Over Wiggins. And again Oklahoma City no good.
샤크랑 마이리그에선 가능할 거예요 아마. 못 넣겠다. 블락 당할까봐 랜들한테. 컨디션 좋지 오늘.
The shot by George no good. Minnesota with the ball. They're on an 18-5 run here. Here's Big Dog. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And his court vision was extraordinary. Let's not forget that.
And the Timberwolves with possession here.
위긴스 여기 들어오는데.
And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Shooter kicks to Simmons. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Outside, Redick. Big dog, the pass to Cornet.
가져가.
Right side, Reddick. The pass to Big
좀
dog.
이따 주지.
Clock at 6. And the layup fall.
Against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble. If they
뛴다,
want
나
to keep
뛴다.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Simmons on the wing. Back to Schroeder. There's the triple. And that one is off. And
Hey,
it's
come
the
on.
Timberwolves taking it the other way. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
아, 아깝다. 테이크오버 사라져.
Your ability, the other though, is
아,
effort and
테이크오버
that
찼을
one
땐
they
3점
showed
쏘지 말아야겠다.
There's no question, Greg. I thought their defensive intensity
아,
was
다
lacking
사라졌어.
from the outset. It looked like they were just hoping the other team would miss.
Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Schroeder.
와, 이걸 놓쳐?
Pass to Best. Here's Big Dog.
베스트 일로 와봐.
Pass to Best. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Best got his first basket.
and really focused on establishing
아, 내 테이크오버 날라갔어.
down low.
A new look on the floor for Minnesota. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Zeller. Paul George comes in for Brooks. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Diallo. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. From the line, and it's George missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring
Okay, Downs.
discrepancy between these two.
For Minnesota, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And straight isolation basketball, Doris, something we used to see a lot more of. But for a guy like James Harden or Steph Curry, a minute 50 left in the second quarter. Butler against Randall. Big Dog. And the layup's good off the glass. Big Dog's got 16.
If you make a mistake against
벌써
Jimmy Butler,
16점이야?
this guy will find a way to make you pay. Pretty pass.
Westbrook finds Ellington. Three-pointer. Westbrook, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all.
아, 좋아.
And that one drops for him.
I'll tell you, what a start in the first quarter, and now he's taking it to a new level here in the second.
Out left to the wing. 1:03 left in the first half of basketball.
랜들이랑
Here's
미스매치죠.
George.
박스아웃
Basket
해주고.
made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Well, just solid work in the painted area. Paul George, quality look, excellent decision.
Here's Big Dog. He's covered by Westbrook. Wiggins kicks to Butler.
아, 불안해 버틀러.
Baseline
야,
Jay
그건
on the
좀.
way.
아,
This is
너무
off the
대충
right
던져.
eye. Thunder trailing by 12. Outside, George. Left side, Westbrook.
야, 빅을 안 탄단 말이야.
Out to the wing.
나이스.
From outside the arc.
좋다, 좋다.
There's the lob to Towns.
그렇지. 1.4초.
Towns is feeling it. He will command the basketball, and as a coach, that's what you're
거의
hoping
업어
for.
키우고 있어,
And so it's the
타운스.
Minnesota Timberwolves sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14.
I think you can look to specifically the patience and the shot creation. Really solid effort.
예상외로 웨스트브룩 포스트업이 잘 안 들어오네.
The forwards, George and Grant. Russell Westbrook out there with Wayne Ellington. And it's Zeller in at the 5 spot.
See, I don't think you can teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. So it's the Timberwolves now. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Big dog, the pass to Butler.
그렇지. 잘 타고 넘어갔다.
One off the back of the rim and in. Butler's got his first points of the night.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And the dunk by Grant.
There's a real knack for understanding when a guy is uncovered, and Paul George's court awareness on display right there. Beautiful.
Right side Towns. Kicks to Jang.
야, 파포 대결인데.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders
덩크 하나씩 주고 받았어.
And Greg, he says thank you very much and sails.
오클라호마가 아담스가 없어서 센터가 밀리니까 하운스가 볼 잡으면 더블팀 들어오네.
Here's Westbrook, and again it's Oklahoma City.
And Kevin, you know this. That is one of Russell Westbrook's signature areas. That mid-range is sweet in his game.
Here's Big Dog. He's covered by Westbrook.
파포 한 번 더 기살려주고 안 됐다.
Now here's Butler.
작전 실패.
Leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a
위긴
game.
3점.
And that one's good.
샷.
Wiggins.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
The wizardry of Kyrie Irving,
right,
or the flat-out end-to-end speed of John Wall, or the incredible explosive athleticism of Russell Westbrook, the deceptive nature of James Harden.
야, 이로스 때.
Please, child, please, I don't want any part of any of those men.
You're getting riled up here. Here's Big Dog. He's got 16. He feeds it to Towns.
페이드 줬을 텐데 안으로 들어오네.
Jang against George. 5 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th
피지컬에서 앞서 슈레더보다.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Big Dog. Back to George.
저 시몬스가 여기에 있네.
Takes the 3, sinks the triple. George has got 9 points now in just the second half.
레딕
finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Schroeder. Outside. And they
파울.
call an illegal screen here. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. The Timberwolves, number 1.
And that's a fun category.
확실히 내가 가는 팀은 다 속공 점수가 좋아.
And these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
Simmons with it. Now guarded by Redick.
오케이, 베스트.
Here's Big Dog. 20 points for him.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover.
GTX 2080으로 프로비야. NBA를 4K 가능할걸? 4K도 충분히 가능하지. NBA는 사양이 높지 않아요.
Here's Simmons, and a lot of contact on that one. Spurs. Then on Tuesday, they'll be
낮아요.
facing Steven Adams
사양이 그렇게 안
and the
높아.
Los Angeles Lakers.
And that game against the Hawks, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Julius Randle's checked in for George, and Diallo subbed in for Dylan Brooks. Big Dog, the pass to Cornet.
아슬아슬했다
Lays
패스.
it up and banks it in. Cornet's got
슈팅가드요.
Pretty much all of their buckets
내년에
coming from
1월에
inside the paint now.
이거 끝나고 그때 했던 스몰 포워드 2년 차를 할까 생각 중이긴 한데.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Such a wide
마이리그도 좀 할 생각이고.
Schroeder's got his second bucket of the night.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Big Dog, the pass to Bates Diallo. From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by Diallo.
한 칸만 채우면 되는데.
Trailing by 12. 1:58 left here in the third quarter. 13 feet away. Zeller tips it back in.
He fought hard for that tip in. He doesn't take anything for granted. He's going to crash the boards on every single shot.
Here's Big Dog.
나이스. 이건 좀 잘 들어갔는데 개인기? 새로운 개인기가 좀 들어갔는데. 완전히 낚았어 슈레더. 자, 팀테이크 채우고. 이거 하나 넣어야 차는데. 그렇지. 가자. 웨스트브로 슈팅가드야. 수비를 컴퓨터가 맡기고.
Again, the Thunder score.
How quick is Russell Westbrook with the dribble?
버틀러 나온다.
It's impossible to contain.
Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Big Dog. Thunder with the rebound. Zeller's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
그렇지. 가자. 주고.
Here's Cornette. Zeller grabs the board.
카운스였으면 들어갔을 텐데.
Rebound of the game with that last one. That one misses. Minnesota leading by 9.
센터 유로스텝.
And Cornette gets it to go. Cornette's got his 3rd basket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
그렇지. 여기서
And here is Lure.
골 받을
He's been
사람.
quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Big Dog.
Good shot.
Gets a 14-footer to fall.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Rebound.
나이스. 가자.
Cornette's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Lure. And
아깝다.
buzzer beater.
About the perfect delivery.
다 나왔다. 테이크오버는 한 40% 남았거든요. 버틀러 어딨어?
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Butler teams with Wiggins as the deadly wing duo.
와, 버틀러 드라이빙 빨라. 픽 타고 넘어가는 속도가 내 포인트 가드보다 빨라. 자, 버틀러 뛴다. 원래 이렇게 버틀러 써야 되거든요. 얼마나 좋아. 근데 컴퓨터가 하는 버틀러는 별로 안 좋아.
Westbrook finds Randall. Butler against Westbrook.
아, 큰일 났다.
Finished off by Westbrook.
Very hard to match the speed of Russell Westbrook. He's got change of speed and blow by ability.
포스터. 뭐야?
Wiggins right side. Pass to Big Dog.
다시 더블팀 들어오지 마.
To the inside. The kick out to Towns.
아, 끝났다. 테이크오버.
And Wiggins gets it to go on the
포스트업 한번 하고 싶었는데.
Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Now Westbrook trying to get open as Randall, and it's good off the back of the rim.
저거 슈팅 가드로 도망가가지고 웨스트브로.
17 points for Russell Westbrook. Here's Big Dog. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Towns. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
잘해.
And this to me is important for Karl Anthony Towns. We know he has a terrific perimeter game, but I like to see him take charge on the interior first.
Westbrook kicks to Ellington. The pass to Diallo. Back to Ellington.
그렇지. 비싸다고. 버틀러.
Here's Butler. Banked in off the glass. And And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
솔직히 버틀러가 수비 더 잘하는데 나보다. 포인트가드에 있는 게 나을 수도 있는데 웨스트브룩.
Westbrook with the bucket. He's got 19.
Well, he continues to be a dangerous scorer for them, but he can't do it all by
타운스
himself.
3점을 아직 못
Someone
봤죠.
else has got to help them climb out of this hole.
Here's Big Dog. The kick out to Towns. Passes it to Big Dog. Fires the three.
뺐다.
Second shot
받자마자
opportunity.
쏠걸.
And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
Fact of the matter is, Karl Anthony Towns could be a menace on the glass. Good luck with this guy.
Westbrook passes to Randall. Here's Diallo. And he comes up with the deuce.
Physical basketball.
82대 64 거의 끝났네.
Hard screen allows him to shake the defender and get to the bucket for the layup.
Paul George comes in for Diallo. Here's Big Dog. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Wiggins. He kicks to Towns. Over George. The
내 건데 리바.
again can't hit.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
Chalk up 2 there.
Boy, that's how to do it. Just go strong. Don't settle for a jump shot when the defense is flat-footed. Nice.
Here's Big Dog.
블락.
And Zhang kicks to Wiggins. Out of bounds.
뭐 하는 거야, 위긴스.
Here is Ellington. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
Here's Big Dog. Kicks it to Zhang. Pass to Big Dog.
버틀러 나와야지. 그렇지, 나와야지.
Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 5. Fires at the elbow. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
You know, he clearly made adjustments at halftime. Smooth offense right now.
Zeller with it. Now guarded by Towns. George with no one around. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
And
너무
stolen
급하게
by
줬나
Ellington.
패스를?
Passes to Zeller. He kicks it to Westbrook. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. On the wing, George. Covered by Wiggins. George with the bucket.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Here's Big Dog. Towns up top. Lets it go. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
3점을 넣어줘야 되는데.
Towns has got 24 points.
You know, I think the fact that he played on the perimeter in high school has to move inside at Kentucky. Now the skill set for Towns, it's the best of both worlds. Allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close, that's simply
타운스가 플레이오프 게임이야. 뺏겼네. 너무 떠먹여줬어. 적당히 줬어야 되는데.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was
잘하긴
possible
잘했어,
to have
타운스.
that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard
카일님
work,
어서 오세요.
and a whole lot of talent.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Here's Schroeder. Good on the 13-footer.
늦었구만.
Yeah, the defense not closing out in time. He's too quick and too good to miss many of those.
Timberwolves leading by 14.
나 들어가. 타운스 네 거야.
Down low. Big Dog the pass to Butler. It's rebounded by
버틀러 진짜.
1:46 left in the 4th quarter. George against Wiggins. Ellington. Rebound by Jang. Jang's got his 6th rebound on the night.
버틀러 그 골밑 놓친 건 좀 에바다.
Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Schroeder. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Well, the league taking steps, Doris, to reform the draft lottery, flattening out the odds, doing a variety of things just to analyze the way it works, the mechanics. Do you think the change will be enough?
Well, again, I think this goes back to the leadership at the top of the NBA, and the right man is in charge in Adam Silver.
Hey.
This is typical to Adam Silver. Everything happens with a very measured approach in terms of reform. You do a little bit, and then you evaluate. But I think Adam has made it clear that the change they made to the draft lottery was nothing more than a first step. Now, where do we go from here? That remains to be seen.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Timberwolves.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy. So it's Minnesota
11점 차이.
Even early on.
째려보는 거 맞아, 웨스트브로.
They were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not